Hello there, welcome here to JoJo Tarot. Today I'm going to take a look at something a little different than politics. It's a high profile case, so I just want to look at the jury. And it's pretty, there's people that have strong feelings on both sides, and I'm neutral. So this is about the Karen Read trial, and you'd have to look it up to know more, but it went to trial, at least a year ago, and then came out and the jury couldn't decide. It was a hung jury. It's an interesting case, and like I said, strong feelings, but I just kind of want to know, how is the jury? They came out with 3 questions today, asked the judge, and one of these I guess is similar to what the jury before asked. And one of the questions was, 1, what is the time frame for OUI, operating under the influence? What is the time frame? Is it 12:45 or 5 a.m.? So they want clarification on that time. 2, are video clips of Karen's interviews evidence? Okay. And 3, does convicting guilty on a subcharge, for example, offense 2, number 5, convict the overall charge? So some technical questions, wanting to know a little bit more about what can they look at. And I'm just curious about how is the jury doing. I'm not asking about an outcome. I just want to know, what can we know? I'm using traditional Rider-Waite. And by the way, thanks for being here. So what can we know about this jury in this Karen Read case? The man that got killed was her boyfriend. There's a long story involved with that, and all right, what can we know about the jury in the Karen Read trial? Give it a few more mixes. Anxiety. It's very difficult to be on a jury, especially a high profile case like this. The Tower. I don't know. What can we know about the Karen Read jury? How is the jury doing? Round and round. Okay. Sometimes I get messages when I'm cutting the cards or shuffling. All right. What can we know about the jury with this Karen Read case? And I think I'm almost there. What can we know? What can the guides tell us about this jury in the Karen Read case? Okay. What can we know about the jury, this Karen Read case going on right now? They haven't reached a verdict. We just want to know, how's the jury? What can we know about this jury? And one more cut. And what can we know about this jury? The Karen Read case. Okay, first out. 2 of Cups. They're trying to come to an agreement. If this were a love reading, this would be, a partnership. But this is trying to come to agreements, and it doesn't look like, there's really any big arguing going on. They know they're committed to finding some sort of agreement. Okay. In the middle, Page of Pentacles. So messages. They asked the judge today messages, and they still have questions. So they're questioning what they're looking at. Pages can be messages. They have questions, and they are working to get those answered. How are they doing? Ace of Pentacles. This could, it's not new starts, but they're looking at everything from the start to the finish. They're trying to be very thorough. I'm not reading this as money, follow the money. But if it had to start over, if they come out and they just can't figure out what happened, they can't agree. They can't figure it out, I think, more than not agreeing. It could mean that it would have to go. I don't know if they could do yet another whole trial. I don't know. At the bottom, the 3 of Rods, looking outward for things. They keep looking for whatever they can figure out, and they want to get to the truth. This is the Page of Swords. Sometimes it's called the Spy in the Camp. There's 2 pages here. I don't know if these jury, youthful, but they want to get to the truth, and they still have questions. Yeah. Okay. Let's look inside. Let's look inside. What can we know about this jury? Such a strange card. 6 of Cups. Nostalgia. Relationships. I don't know how I would read that one for this jury. I mean, again, they look agreeable. They look like they're, and maybe it's a youthful approach. I've got these 2 pages here. They're trying to look at everything and be real fair on it. Okay, I am going to take a clarifier card from this. Just, how are they feeling and what do we know? Okay. Okay. Just take it. So if I was going to clarify the 6 of Cups, emotions too. It's emotions. The King of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles. Looking for that stability in their decision making. It's not decided one way or another here. Anything that this says. No. I think the most significant card is this one. The first one that came out was the 2 of Cups, trying to reach some kind of agreement, and they still have questions. They have not made up their minds. We don't know which way this is going to go. It's a developing story. People are watching it with interest. So I don't know if that shed any light on it. They seem to be getting along. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I'll make a short out of this one too. Okay, bye for now.